But I think regardless of where you are, where God has allowed you to be, like, how do you overcome those challenges in your life?
Right.
You know, there are people that I know that have had everything handed to them, and one day they just take their life, and in my head, I'm just like, how did you do that? Like,
Yeah.
you had well, there's obvious that something was going on there, and the people around them, me included, thought, oh, you've got everything, you're good. And
Yeah.
the reality is that's not true. And so that's why I think your story is so impactful, because you just don't know who needs to read your story, who needs to hear you speak.
And that's why, thankfully, after talking to my friends and
Yeah.
family and other attorneys, when I was kind of surveying, like, hey, what do you think about doing this as a story? Everybody was supportive.
Yeah.
Hands down supportive about it. Because I've been through some dark times.
Yeah.
I think really when I hit rock bottom, I'm kind of not being metaphorical about it.
Yeah.
Like, I was in a really dark place.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to therapy regularly. I have been on medication. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show that you can have all those things lined up, and there are certain things in life that you can't predict, you can't account for, and are going to impact you. Especially when you want to do so well for yourself, for others, for people you don't even know. And when you feel like you're letting people down and letting yourself down, I mean, that is just a blow. Just almost lethal blow. I think that's where I hit.
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it perfect. And because of that, that was failing. And, to your point about so many people that quote unquote, have it all together, I'm really in tune with that. I'm very, very good, and I was for so long, about keeping a facade up. And I wasn't inauthentic, but I wasn't sharing that I was going through these things. Because I always thought, oh, nobody wants to hear it. They're going to think I'm weak.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to think I can't handle it. If you want to hide it and you want to keep that, facade going, people can do it. And so when people are saying, we had no idea, people that want to do things, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate that they've gotten to the point where they can't see themselves getting help.
Yeah.
So if one person out there realizes that, yes, you can, quote unquote, have it all and still have those moments, realize you're not alone. You really aren't alone, and it's not a weakness.
Yeah. It's a strength.
It's a strength.
Yeah.
Coming and standing up and saying, yes, this is what I experience, and I've been able to move through it and process it. I think that's the biggest thing, is people don't want to own it because it's so stigmatized. But the reality is everybody's dealing with it.
Yeah.
They won't admit it.
Yeah.
But they're dealing with it to varying degrees.
Yeah. And that's why you're strong, because